$25,000. That was the quote one homeowner posted on a renovation forum. One number on one line, and the company refused to break it down. Last episode, we called that the number one red flag in a remodel. This episode is the fix. This is Quote Anatomy, Episode 1. And by the end, you'll read a cabinet quote the way the people who write them do. Every legitimate cabinet quote, big box store, dealer showroom, custom shop, is built from the same 7 sections. The boxes, the doors and finish, the modifications, the small parts, freight, installation, and the design line. The numbers you'll see on screen are an illustration, not a real bid, because the pattern is what matters. Padding hides in the sections most people skip. So let's go line by line. Start with the cabinets themselves. Here's the part almost nobody outside the industry knows. Most semi-custom brands don't have a price. They have a list price, and every showroom buys against that list at its own multiplier, which means the same cabinet, same finish, same week can carry a different number at every store that sells it. That's also why 40% off list is meaningless on its own. A bigger discount off a higher list is not a better deal. Compare the bottom line for the same spec, never the discount. Next, door style and finish. This is the section that moves the price of every single box, because the door you pick reprices the whole kitchen. Painted finishes generally sit above stains, and specialty finishes above both. Nothing here is dishonest, but it's where your expectations get set high early. If the total scares you later, this is the first place to trade down. Same layout, same boxes, different door. The savings multiply across every cabinet. Now the section almost nobody reads. Modifications. On real spec sheets, these are order codes printed per cabinet. Plywood construction, depth changes, finished interiors, matching ends. 2 things to check. 1. The upgrades you did ask for are where they matter. Last episode's rule was plywood where water and weight live, the sink base and the island. 2. Upgrades you didn't ask for haven't quietly been applied to every box in the run. Per cabinet is exactly how the order system works. So per cabinet is how you should read it. Fillers, panels, toe kicks, crown molding. Individually small. Collectively one of the easiest places to pad a quote, because no homeowner knows what a filler strip should cost. 2 questions expose the whole section. Which walls get finished panels, and how many fillers does this layout actually need? An honest designer can point to every one of them on the drawing. Lines that can't be pointed to on the drawing are the definition of padding, freight, and delivery. Usually a modest line. But check it appears once, not twice. Once as manufacturer freight, and again as a shop delivery fee for the same trip. And confirm whether delivery includes carrying boxes inside. Curbside on 100 boxes is a very different Saturday. Installation. Current cost guides put typical cabinet installation roughly in the $100 to $300 per box range, with complex runs above that. But the red flag here isn't the number. It's the word install with no scope attached. Does it include crown, hardware drilling, leveling on an uneven floor, haul-away? A slightly higher number with the scope in writing beats a low number with none every time. Last section, design fees and allowances. A design fee that credits back when you purchase is normal and fair. An allowance is different. It's a placeholder. And episode 0 of this series, our remodel mistakes video, showed how lowballed allowances come back as mid-project change orders. Before you sign, every allowance line should be replaced by a real price selection. If it can't be priced yet, it isn't ready to be signed. So that's the anatomy. Boxes, doors, modifications, small parts, freight, installation, design line, 7 sections, 7 questions. They're all on screen right now. So feel free to pause. And if a company won't show you the anatomy at all, that one number they gave you, that is the answer. Next, in Quote Anatomy, we take just one of those lines, the boxes, and follow the same kitchen through different stores to see how one spec becomes 5 different prices. If you're comparing quotes this year, subscribe so episode 2 finds you. And if this took a number off your stress list, you know what to do with that like button.